Got some news
Oh
today.
my gosh. Talk about that. Yeah, I mean, today we just announced that, you know, after listening to community and hearing from so many different folks, that it was really important that children have an opportunity to stay in their schools. I mean, that was probably the most compelling case. And for me, I had to listen to all sides. And so the plan that I put forth today, I think, is a plan that respects community. It's the most flexible I can be on this, because I do believe that if some parents want another opportunity for their child, they should have that. So we will support them and offer them the same transition supports that we outlined back in December when we announced the transition plans. But I also heard, especially from the students from Harper, who said, you know what, I want to, you know, stay in my school. This is a family to me. I want to graduate with my classmates. And I thought that that was the best way to put the responsibility back on the students and families and allow them to make the best choice for them. I mean, the biggest difference is that we are, as opposed to closing at the end of this school year, we are allowing the students to graduate in 2021. So we're, you know, proposing a later close date. We are also making a commitment for transitional supports, not only for the students who choose to leave their schools and transition to some of the options that we outlined, but also obviously CPS is going to have to spend money in order to make sure those schools are still viable and open. The kids have to meet the graduation requirements, and so that means we have to have the right number of teachers, but also other supports in place so that kids can meet those graduation requirements.
Okay. Is there a big financial difference between the plan as it was, you know, a week ago and the plan you're announcing today?
I think it's pretty similar to the status quo. So programmatic support, which is what we currently offer these schools, anytime a school is under 270 students, it's virtually impossible for that school to, high school, it's virtually impossible for that to operate without additional programmatic support. And we already give millions of dollars, which I can get you the exact number for those schools. We will also keep the $8 million for transition support set aside. So I'm not sure how things will balance out until we actually see how many students take us up on the offer. But what I would say is that we're injecting the $8 million that we talked about for transition supports, while also continuing the programmatic supports in these schools.